Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today as I go right back into the Marvel Universe. And you guys know I'm having so much fun binging this with you, but we have to talk. I know, we gotta get serious for a minute because I mentioned early on in this franchise that Iron Man was my favorite and I have stuck with him. But I've probably thought too much about this for it to be a fictional universe, but here we are. I've thought long and hard. And although Iron Man, Tony Stark, is the most entertaining to me because he's just comic relief and he's fun, I think my favorite superhero is definitely Captain America himself. I love the honor. I love the pride. I love this man so much. And in this film, you guys mentioned that we get some Black Widow, who is also my favorite female character that we have been introduced to from Marvel so far. So I'm so ready to dive right into this. If you guys want to help me out before we get started by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification bell so we never miss out on watching some good shows together. And if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon, it's down in the description. For now, let's dive right into Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
On your left.
His stride is incredible though. As a former track coach and a runner, I'm telling you that stride is impeccable.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
On your left.
Oh, that would make me mad. That would make me so mad. He's just lapping this man.
Did you just take it? I assume you just took it.
What unit you with?
58th, but now I'm working down at the VA.
Steve Rogers.
I kind of put that together.
Figured it out.
It's your bed, right? Your bed is too soft. Lying in my bed, and it's like...
I feel like I'm gonna sink right to the floor.
You must miss the good old days, huh?
Food's a lot better. We used to boil everything. No polio's good.
No polio.
How you doing?
Hey. Can't run everywhere.
No, you can't.
There's that beautiful bad woman. I love her so much.
You do anything fun Saturday night?
Well,
It's just like
all
they're
the
just
guys
at the
from my
office.
barbershop quartet are dead, so.
Coming up on the drop zone, Cap.
That's why I don't ask.
That's why he doesn't ask. This is... I think Captain America, he's obviously stronger, better. Like, watching him fight in this movie is even more incredible than the other two movies we've seen him in. And we're just a couple of minutes in.
Yeah, you seem pretty helpless without me.
Joa, partez le moteur.
Hey, Sarah.
She's shooting on the way down.
D'accord, je vais le chercher.
They did this in such a stealthy way. Yeah, this Captain America is different and cool because you have the execution of how the military moves. Plus Captain America just being totally amazing superhuman. It's a fun combination to watch.
Natasha.
He's going toe to toe with Captain America. Where in the world was he trained? Who is he? Now you're just showing off. Challenge him to put the shield up. Dang. Should not have challenged Captain America.
And you've done it beautifully.
You just jeopardized this whole operation.
The way he snatched her up and got them out of there. But that means they didn't get their guy.
That one's on me.
Oh, you know that's going to make Captain America mad too because he's all by the book, by the rules. They had a mission and she went and did something Not necessarily for her own interest, because it was for S.H.I.E.L.D., but it wasn't part of the plan. Stick to the plan. I don't know who I enjoyed watching fight more, though. Because Captain America's skills in this one are crazy, but Black Widow is, man.
Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye. I didn't want you doing anything you weren't comfortable with.
People I'm leading have missions of their own.
It's called compartmentalization. Nobody
Compartmentalize
spills
that,
the
man.
secrets because nobody knows them all. You're wrong about I do share. I'm nice like that.
So he gave Black Widow the mission. He just didn't tell Captain America about it.
But he didn't trust them very much. They're a little bit bigger than a 22.
Wow. You guys know I'm always fascinated when we do like sci-fi stuff with ships, aircraft, space. But seeing like these new military type of planes, the different types of them, it's very cool.
3 next-generation Helicarriers. Once we get them in the air, they never need to come down.
Stark?
He had a few suggestions.
Of course, Stark helped.
Holding a gun to everyone on Earth and calling it protection.
Greatest generation? You guys did some nasty stuff. Steel takes the world as it is, not as we'd like it to be. For you to get with that program, Cap.
Wow, he's taking the world for what it... S.H.I.E.L.D. takes for the world for what it is and not what we want it to be. Yikes. That's a bad outlook, but you can see how he got it. After New York?
That was a difficult winter. He saved over 1,000 men, including the man who would become my husband.
Who was her husband?
Even after he died, Steve was still changing my life.
You should be proud of yourself, Peggy.
I'm glad he got to see Peggy, but it's just crazy that he stayed the same and she's lived a full life and aged.
For as long as I can remember, I just wanted to do what was right. Guess I'm not quite sure what that is anymore. And I thought I could follow orders, sir. It's just not the same.
He's having a moral conflict.
Always so dramatic. You saved the world. We rather mucked it up.
Knowing that you helped found S.H.I.E.L.D. is half the reason I stay.
The world has changed. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
She lived to see the world change, though. He's here now, but he didn't see everything that's happened in between.
You're alive. You came back. It's been so long.
Oh.
Well, I couldn't leave my best girl. Now when she owes me a dance.
She owes him a dance.
Secure office.
This is a file that Black Widow
Open
got for
Lemurian
him.
Star satellite launch file. Director override. Fury, Nicholas J.
Override denied.
On whose authority?
Fury, Nicholas J.
On his authority?
Project Insight has to be delayed. The thing probably is nothing. But if it's something, then we'll both be damn glad those helicarriers aren't in the air.
But you gotta get Iron Man to stop by my niece's birthday party.
Tony's a party trick.
Nothing I could do. It's like I was up there just to watch. I had a really hard time finding a reason for.
But you happy now?
Me orders is down to about 0.
It's an improvement.
What you thinking about getting out?
To be honest, I don't know what I would do with myself.
Seriously, you could do whatever you want.
We're the worst fictional friendship that we've seen be lost in a military movie. And I know it wasn't military, but it was the scene. It's Bubba Gump and Forrest. It was Bubba and Forrest Gump. Yeah, that was tough.
Give me 4 hours.
You have 3. Over. Want to see my lease?
It's almost like that first cop car was a signal. This was on purpose.
Window integrity compromised.
Yeah, they're about to.
Offensive measures advised.
Wait.
Percent.
He had to wait for the integrity to be down. Oh.
Online.
Here he comes prepared, don't he? Man, they had him. They had him so outnumbered. They had him jammed and in a spot, and he still got out of it.
alternate route.
17th Avenue clear in 3 blocks.
He's just gonna push people out the way. It's just bulldozing his way through there. He's had to taken out the majority of them by now. This is one of the best car chase scenes I've seen. Ooh. That was a hard hit too.
Get me off the grid.
What? It was like a disc type of bomb that just knew what to attach itself to. They've got him. He made it through all that, and whoever this is. Who is this? Man, he put up a good fight. What's gonna happen if they get Fury? Wow, he still made it out. Fury has everything up his sleeve. Not anything. He has everything up his sleeve.
Hey, I gotta go though.
Hey, if you want, you're welcome to use my machine.
Oh yeah? What's it cost?
Cup of coffee?
He asked the girl out. Oh, well, he didn't, but
Thank you, but
feels like it.
I already have a load in downstairs. Just finished a rotation in the infection.
Well, I'll keep my distance.
Hopefully not too far. Oh, and I think you left your stereo on.
Just so y'all, he's listening to old music. He's listening to the oldest music. He's acting weird about the music. He thinks somebody's in there. He must not have left it on.
Sorry to have to do this, but I had no place else to crash.
Who else knows about your wife?
Just
The way that they're having to get this communication across is actually brilliant.
Is that what we are?
Is he dead? There's no way Fury's dead. He's the head honcho. He's the captain of all this. I mean, captain's poor choice for this movie, but...
don't trust anyone.
I'm Agent 13, SHIELD Special Service. I'm assigned to protect you.
On whose order?
His.
So she was there to protect him?
Why was Fury in your apartment?
I don't know.
Cap, they want you back at you.
Before you can talk to somebody, huh?
You're a terrible liar.
You can trust her. I feel like if all people, you need to be honest with her. Don't go talking to SHIELD right now.
Let's go.
Why was it in the...
Captain Rogers?
Neighbor. Ah, Captain.
So can we trust her?
Excuse me. Somebody murdered my friend. I'm going to find out why. Anyone gets in my way, they're going to regret it. Anyone.
Anyone, like it's a threat to him.
Understood.
Why would Captain America get in the way? Yeah, see, I have questions, and that means something's off about him. What's his name? Pierce? Something. Something's off about him.
Forensics. Cap. Somebody get the tag team ready?
Now let's wait and see what it is first.
I'm like looking at everybody skeptical in a skeptical way.
I'm sorry about what happened with Fury.
He's being super observant of everyone in the elevator.
It kind of feels personal.
You got nowhere to go.
He's got to get out of there.
Stand down.
What are you guys up to that you have to do all of this? You can't just talk to him.
All traffic lights in the district go red. Security cameras in the city go through this monitor right here.
Conducting a manhunt for Captain America. We deserve to know why.
Captain Rogers has information regarding the death of Director Fury. Captain America is a fugitive from S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm calling BS and I smell it. That so see-through. So the neighbor, the lady, I didn't get to catch her name. The neighbor isn't necessarily for this, but she's working for S.H.I.E.L.D. and has to.
is it?
Safe.
Do better.
Fury gave it to you. Why? I only act like I know everything, Rogers.
Bet you knew Fury hired the pirates, didn't you? I'm not gonna ask you again.
I know who killed Fury. Call him the Winter Soldier.
So he's a ghost story.
Going after him's a dead end. I know. I've tried. Like you said, he's a ghost story.
I thought the Winter Soldier was going to be something to do with Captain America fighting in the winter. I had no idea it was going to be like the name of a person.
Worse. Are you calling for my resignation?
Discussion can be tabled for a later time.
But you do want to have a discussion.
They just said that.
To immediately reactivate Project Insight. Want to say something snappy? Now would be a good
So they're trying to remove him from his position, basically.
Captain America learned how to steal a car.
And we're borrowing. Take your feet off the dad. Trust someone when you don't know who that someone really is.
Who do you want me to be?
How about a friend?
Well, there's a chance you might be in the wrong business.
Her eyes are one of the most unique colors.
And there's Stark's father. Who's a girl.
He knew that because you could hear the wind coming through. So he knew there was another tunnel. What operation was happening here?
Romanov, Natalia Alianov.
Kind of recording.
I am not a recording, but I am.
What?
You know this thing?
Arnim Zola was a German scientist who worked for the Reds.
First correction, I am Swiss.
He's like actually talking to them.
I've never been more alive. Science could not save my body. You are standing in my brain.
Yes, essentially they're in his brain.
Hydra died with the Red Skull.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
He's still doing the Red Skull's work.
And when history did not cooperate, story was changed. Accidents will happen. That humanity is finally ready to sacrifice.
Oh my gosh, this is so weird.
Hydra's new world order. Your death amounts to the same as your life. A zero sum. As I was saying.
And he's just gonna pop up on another screen. And this is Project Insight.
An algorithm.
What kind of algorithm? What does it do?
You shall be too dead to hear it.
They're stuck in here now. This concept, man.
30 seconds tops.
30 seconds.
Shield.
Admit it. It's better this way.
So that means he's gone now too. Is she okay? Do you guys really think this concept is crazy? A secret organization that plays like maybe they're good, or just any secret organization that causes chaos and disorder in the world in order to control us? You don't think that's crazy? Purposely causes chaos? I don't know. I'm about to make myself look crazy to some people. I just don't think that's outlandish. I don't think that could just happen in Marvel.
Call in the asset.
And he knows they're alive because he saw the footsteps. This is the guy with the metal arm, and this is the guy in S.H.I.E.L.D.
Our window is limited. 2 targets, level 6. I want confirmed death in 10 hours.
Mr. Pierce,
Oh, Renata.
No, they have to kill her. You're horrible. Wow. That poor woman.
Everyone we know is trying to kill us.
Not everyone.
He opened the door to him. But they also have that respect between the two because they're military men. And that goes a long way.
You didn't say he was a pararescue.
Oh, wow.
Miss Riley?
I heard they couldn't bring in the choppers because of the RPGs. What'd you use, a stealth shoot?
No, these.
I thought you said you were a pilot.
I never said pilot.
I can't ask you to do this.
He comes with credentials.
Talk about it. This nice pen.
What's on the pen? He said Hail Hydra.
Just right there. Should I get a check? I need a minute. Bring the car around.
And this guy's been on the other side the whole time. Why we waste our time on him?
You're
gonna go around the corner to your right. You and I are gonna take a ride. And I'd hate to mess it up.
He's got a sniper on him. Uh-oh. What? Who is this?
Evaluates people's past, predict their future. Oh my God, Pierce is gonna kill me.
What then?
Then the inside Helicarriers scratch people off the list. A few million at a time.
A few million at a time?
Hydra doesn't like leaks.
Insight's launching in 16 hours. We're cutting in a little bit.
Has an access to Helicarriers directly.
What? That is a terrible, terrible idea.
Yeah, they snatched him up like he didn't even matter and tossed him in the road. And you know she's got a vendetta against him. This has got to be the Winter Soldier. Snatched him by his collar. Oh, she's hit. She's hit. You can tell. Yeah, the fight scenes are great, but they're stressing me out. Especially because it comes down to these two, my favorite. He took his shield? Here's the thing, Iron Man without a suit? Let's see him. The mask fell off. Bucky?
Who the hell is Bucky?
What are we calling the other army guy that with the wings? 'Cause I love him. He's really cool. No!
Not here.
He's telling him act right in public. We got the eyes on us. This is horrid.
We don't put pressure on that wound. She's gonna bleed out here.
That thing was squeezing my brain. Who's this guy?
3 holes. Start digging.
What is this thing that they're using to like basically burn a hole through something? Because we saw Fury use that to escape. Well, almost escape.
Column, cracked sternum, perforated liver.
Don't forget your collapsed lung.
Well, let's not forget that.
They cut you open. Your heart stopped.
Slows the pulse to 1 beat a minute. We found a use for it.
Why all the secrecy?
Still secrets.
Hydra can't give the world the freedom it deserves.
But I knew him.
Then wipe him and start over.
Oh, it's like shock treatment.
Look, I didn't know about Barnes.
Would you compartmentalize that too? Shield, Hydra, it all goes.
He's right.
Don't look at me. I do what he does, just slower.
He said, I do what he does, but slower. He wants all shield gone.
He's gonna be there, you know? Whoever he used to be, I don't think he's the kind you say. He's the kind you stop.
I don't know if I can do that.
Choice. He doesn't know you.
He will.
And of course, Captain America's not going to give up on him. Of course, he's not. That's not in the character's profile.
If you're gonna fight a war, you gotta wear a uniform.
I am so fired.
So he's going back for the old Captain America uniform. I actually liked the one he was wearing earlier better. I don't know. The man can pull off any super suit, so...
We are in final launch sequence.
We are go on guidance.
And how is your flight?
Lovely.
This facility is biometrically controlled, and these will give you unrestricted access.
But it's his spot. So where's he been?
I
think Afghanistan.
That's something.
I'll check it out.
I know the road hasn't exactly been smooth. Finally, we're here. And the world should be grateful.
I keep saying which ones are scary to me. Like, this is the most scary it could happen. It might be happening.
We'll be able to kill anyone that stands in their way, unless we stop them. And I know I'm asking a lot. The price of freedom is high. It always has been.
Captain's orders.
Like he said, captain's orders.
You picked the wrong side, Agent.
No! He's the only fight we've got in there right now to stop him. Everybody who heard the announcement who wasn't part of Hydra has tried their best to stop whatever's happening. And these wings are how this guy was getting everybody out.
Satellite's in range at 3,000 feet.
Status?
Engaging!
Falcon! That is, he flies just like a falcon. Did I not hear them say his name before? How did I miss that? That's perfect. That's so, like, he fell backwards shooting and then deployed his wings.
Falcon, where are you now?
Have to take a
One
detour!
down. How many ships are there? Carriers, crafts? That's incredible. When he decides to have the wings in mid-air take them out. Like, put them up. Sorry, not take them out.
I'm in.
2 down, 1 to go.
Just one more. The last one's always the hardest one, though.
Port Captain Rogers is got.
Oh, no. We should have known he was going to come back into play. Right when things were going well.
An executive order. It takes 2 alpha-level members.
Don't worry. Company's coming.
Fury in your face. Love to see it. Fury, this is your moment, man. This man.
Did you get my flower? I'm glad you're here, Nick.
Really? I thought you had me killed.
You know how the game works.
Why make me head of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
You're the most ruthless person I ever met. Our enemies are your enemies, Nick.
Don't play Nick Fury.
Time before a dirty bomb goes off in Moscow. Or diplomacy? Holding action. And you know where I learned that. You didn't ask, you just did what had to be done.
I can bring order
by sacrificing 20 million.
By sacrificing 20 million. Nuts.
Take it.
No, I have the courage not to.
Retinal scanner active.
Probably deleted my retinal scan. You need to keep both eyes open.
Oh!
Alpha level confirmed. Encryption code accepted.
Both eyes. Oh, wow.
Degrees off the port bow.
Roger! Let me know when you're ready! I just did!
So bold and brave.
Steve! Yeah, I'm here!
Repeat dispatch.
Black Widow's up.
He's actually very skilled and trained. I'm worried that he's going up.
I'm on it.
I can't let that happen. Please don't make me do this.
He does not want to do this. His friend, we don't know if his friend is even in there. After they shocked him again, after he recognized him. And he's got to try to put those in while fighting. 3.
Done. And it's trending.
Those pins he had put on him.
You want a 2-inch hole in your sternum that was armed the moment you pinned it on.
Can't believe he waited that long to pull that trick out. Captain America also heals faster.
Drop it!
Kill it! He won't kill him. Don't kill him.
This is gonna hurt. There are no prisoners with Hydra. An order only comes through pain. You ready for yours? Man, shut the hell up.
Shut the... He said, I'm over your speech. Shut up.
Algorithm deployed.
That's what the carrier can do when you see it. They told us about it, but when you see it, and it's
All targets assigned.
crazy to think of how they're deciding who the target is. They said that they can determine people's futures, though. Not determine, but almost see how it might turn out and who's a threat. Oh, just in time.
Fire now.
But Steve.
Do it!
Steve, you're on the ship. She's tough, so she gotta... You're gonna help him? You already thought he was dead once. You mourned him already. I'm just kidding. Uh-oh, get out of there. Oh, get out of there, Falcon.
Please tell me you got that chopper in it. Not an option!
Oh my gosh, the timing has to be perfect. And then he's having to turn the cop. That was some teamwork.
You known me your whole life. I'm gonna fight you. You're my friend.
He said, you're just my mission. Oh, stop. He's just...
Then finish it. Because I'm with you to the end of the line.
That's what they said to each other. But he's not going to stay. And he's not going to know that he's the one who saved him. This is, remember when they first met?
On your left.
On your left. Perfect.
Yes, the world is a vulnerable place, but we're also the ones best qualified to
Best
defend
defense.
it. So if you want to arrest me, arrest me. You'll know where to find me.
Queen Widow. I don't know, she might be one of my favorite female characters of all time, honestly. And I'm not just talking about Marvel. He even put the eye patch up, y'all. What's gonna happen with Fury? What?
So, you've experienced this sort of thing before. We've been data mining Hydra's files. It's like a lot of rats didn't go down with the ship. I'm headed to Europe tonight. Wanted to ask if you'd come.
It's something I gotta do.
Could use a man with your ability.
I'm more of a soldier than a spy.
He's a soldier. That's what makes him also super cool to watch fight. When he pulls the guns out and the way he puts them back up into the wings, it's really cool.
Anybody ask for me, tell them they can find me right here.
It's about as close as he gets to saying thank you.
Not going with him? Not staying here.
I blew all my covers. I gotta go figure out a new one.
I kind of love that we almost have the same hairstyle in this film. Almost.
That thing you asked for. Called in a few favors from Kiev. Will you do me a favor?
She's not a nurse.
And you're not a shield agent.
She's not a nurse.
What was her name again?
Sharon. She's nice.
I hope he does call it. Well, I don't know, because I kind of wish they would remember that kiss, as she said it must have been a while for him.
Be careful, Steve. You might not want to pull on that thread.
It must be his friend's files. You pull on this thread, it's gonna unravel.
You're going after him.
You don't have to come with me.
I know. When do we start?
They're gonna go get him. Captain America's good. It's so good. It's my favorite. It's the best. Yeah. Captain America. Like, I love Iron Man, makes me laugh. That's different. But I'm talking about just like all around the filmmaking, the storylines, the extra characters, and the, you know, just kind of being wrapped inside the military aspect of it. Captain America being so honorable, and to me, like a true, like when you think of superhero, he's honorable. He's by the books. He's got heart. He's got brave, he's got gumption, he's got it all. So to me, it's like he's the epitome of superhero. Plus, he's on the ground working all the time when it matters. Dude doesn't take a break. So to me, he's like the epitome of a superhero. So I think his films are incredible. Watching him fight is incredible. The effects in this film was incredible. That little storyline between him and the Winter Soldier, that was such a cool tie. The way everything tied in was phenomenal. And then just having Black Widow be a part of it and getting to watch her fight and just her character in general, knowing that she has a bit of a checkered past, but the way that she fights and tries to almost tries to make up for it, and now that she's on the right side, she's so easy to love and she's so intriguing. Y'all had me when I thought that they got Nick Fury. You guys absolutely had me, and so I'm so glad that he's back. Faking his death, the way that he did it was smart. So like there's so many parts of different storylines that you're like, wow, like the way that they went about that was cool, or the way that they developed this storyline is cool. So I also got to give shout out to all the casting, you know, because Scarlett Johansson, Chris Evans, phenomenal.
Fury has released everything to the public. It's true, if they get word of our work.
Two sides of a coin.
And he said they don't matter, basically.
It's worth more than anything.
That's Loki's. Is that Loki's?
Only scratched the surface end already. Facilities doing Hydra's good work around the world.
What are they gonna do with that? That thing is powerful.
Keep them off our scent.
What about the volunteer?
The dead will be buried so deep.
And the survivors?
The twins.
Sooner or later, they will meet. It's not a world of spies anymore. This is the age of miracles, Doctor.
He said they're miracles.
There's nothing more horrifying.
What are the twins? We're scared of them. For some reason, I'm more scared of the girl. Okay, so I'm just gonna double check, because Marvel apparently has 2 end credits sometimes, and I'm just gonna go ahead and make my way through, because I'm not gonna be a fool again and miss something. Ha! There's something. And we're back at the exhibit. He sees himself at the exhibit. He knows. He knows. That's why you don't miss end credit scenes, huh? That's why you guys come so hard for me for missing your end credit scenes. And not knowing, apparently, Captain America will return in Avengers Age. Yes! Okay, anyways. It said that he was returning in another one. I love Captain America. That's why you guys get me, because that's important to know, that Bucky went and saw his exhibit and knows that that's him. That's important. And like I said, I didn't know there was like I can't call it post-credit scenes, but you know what I'm talking about, like teasers. And at the end, there's like a post-credit scene. And then at the end of the post-credit scene, there's another post-credit scene. I didn't know that. I'm new to this world, and I'm glad to be part of this world because it is riveting. And I'm enjoying it, and I'm binging it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell. If you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's go out in this big, beautiful world. Let's spread some light, let's spread some love, maybe offer some grace, and if we can, let's make somebody smile. I'll see you guys for the next film. Bye.